10 busiest airports in the United States. The United States is home to some of the busiest airports globally, facilitating millions of passengers every year. With bustling terminals and non-stop flights to various destinations, these airports are crucial to the country's economy and tourism. In this video, we will take a closer look at the top 10 busiest airports in the United States based on passenger traffic. From East Coast to West Coast, these airports serve as a vital transportation hub, connecting travelers to domestic and international destinations. So join us as we explore the fascinating world of air travel and give you a look at the busiest airports in the United States. Number 10. Charlotte Douglas International Airport, or CLT. Located just 6 miles west of Charlotte, North Carolina's Central Business District, Charlotte Douglas International Airport is the primary airport for Charlotte and the surrounding area. Established in 1935 as the Charlotte Municipal Airport, it was used for pilot training during World War II by U.S. Army Air Forces and has since undergone several upgrades and expansions, and in 1954, it was renamed as the Charlotte Douglas Airport in honor of Ben Elbert Douglas Sr., a former Charlotte mayor. Over the years, the airport has carried out many expansion projects to keep up with the increasing demand for air travel. The most recent one began in 2019 and involves constructing a new concourse with 20 gates, a new parking deck, and a new roadway system worth $600 million. With over 150 non-stop destinations, CLT served more than 48 million passengers in 2022. Number 9 is Orlando International Airport, or EMCO. Located around 6 miles southeast of Orlando, Florida, EMCO is the third largest and 9th busiest airport in the US. Originally known as McCoy Air Force Base, it was once a strategic air command installation and now serves as a gateway to many popular destinations in the Sunshine State, as well as over 150 other national and global destinations, including Latin America and the Caribbean. The airport's history goes way back in 1928 when a group of local businessmen founded the Orlando Municipal Airport. Over the years, it has undergone several upgrades and renovations to keep up with the increasing demand for air travel. In 1976, it was renamed the Orlando International Airport, reflecting its rising importance as a regional and international hub. Thanks to its location, EMCO is an excellent starting point for exploring Orlando's many attractions, such as Walt Disney World, Universal Orlando Resort, and SeaWorld Orlando. It is also within driving distance of other popular destinations in Florida, such as Tampa, Miami, and the Kennedy Space Center. In 2022, over 50 million passengers traveled through EMCO. Number 8. Miami International Airport, or the MIA. MIA, or the Miami International Airport, is located in the Miami-Dade County, Florida. It happens to be the biggest airport in the state. It's also the second busiest airport in the US for international passenger traffic, with JFK International Airport in New York City taking the top spot. American Airlines is the star show at MIA, operating more than 350 daily flights to over 130 destinations worldwide. Delta Airlines, United Airlines, and Avinica are other major airlines that operate out of the airport. Since 2015, MIA has been undergoing an impressive expansion project called the MIA Capital Improvement Program. They're currently working on and modernizing and expanding the North Terminal, set to finish by 2025. They're also building a brand new South Terminal expected to be completed by 2027. But MIA is not just about the commercial airline operations. They're a significant hub for cargo traffic, coming at 8th in the world for cargo movement. Every year, over 2.2 million tons of freight pass through the airport, and in 2022, almost 51 million passengers passed through the airport. Number 7. Harry Reid's International Airport, or the LAS. Harry Reid International Airport, previously known as McCarran International Airport, is the primary commercial airport serving Las Vegas and the surrounding areas. The airport was named after the former Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid, who represented the Nevada in the United States Senate for over 3 decades. The gambling city of Las Vegas is renowned for its slot machines right at the airport, a feature only one other US airport can offer. But for those willing to wait, the famous Las Vegas Strip is just 2 miles away and is also a sight to behold from the air. With flights approximately 150 destinations worldwide, the airport serves as a gateway to popular tourist destinations such as the Las Vegas Strip, Death Valley, and the Grand Canyon, and handled more than 52 million passengers in 2022. Number 6 is the John F. Kennedy International Airport, or the JFK. JFK Airport, located in Queens, NYC, is named after the President John F. Kennedy, who was assassinated in 1963. It's a massive airport spanning over 4,930 acres with 5 active terminals and 130 gates that serve more than 90 airlines and connect passengers to over 165 domestic and international destinations. Getting around JFK is easy with the 24/7 automated air train, JFK People Mover system that connects all the terminals, the New York City subway, and the Long Island Railroad. Besides being a busy airport for passengers, JFK is also a significant cargo hub. Its cargo facility handles over 1.3 million metric tons of cargo annually, featuring high technology for services like cold storage and handling for perishable goods. JFK Airport has been at the forefront of aviation and innovation and leadership for its years. It was the first airport in the US with a terminal solely dedicated to international flights and was the first to provide an automated baggage handling system. Over the years, JFK has undergone several upgrades and renovations to improve its facilities and services for travelers. In 2022, nearly 55 million passengers passed through JFK, a testament to its success as a world-class airport. On number 5 is the Los Angeles International Airport, or the LAX. Located in Los Angeles, California, LAX comes at number 5 on this list and also ranks as the 6th busiest airport in the world. The bustling airport origins date back to 1928 when it was called the Mines Field. Originally built for the US Army Air Corps, it became the commercial airport in the 1930s. Since it's been upgraded and expanded several times to keep up with the growing demand for air travel. One of the most iconic features of the LAX is the theme building, which was built in the 1950s and has become a well-known landmark. The airport has continued to grow over the years, adding new terminals, runways, and amenities for its current and the 66 million passengers that flew through LAX in 2022. Number 4. OHare International Airport, or the ORD. Located in Chicago, Illinois, OHare International Airport spans over 7,200 acres and is currently ranked as the 4th busiest and 7th largest airport in the United States. Initially called Orchard Field Airport, it opened in 1942 as a military base for US Air Forces and was later renamed in honor of Edward OHare, a World War II pilot from Chicago who was the first naval aviator to receive the Medal of Honor. OHare has undergone significant expansions and renovations over the years, and in the 1960s, a new terminal was constructed, which included the world's first underground pedestrian walkway between 2 terminals. It underwent a major expansion in the 1970s, which added several new terminals and runways, and in the 1990s, the airport underwent $3 billion in expansions, which involved constructing a new international terminal and additional runways. Despite the stiff competition, OHare held the title of the world's busiest airport from 1963 and 1998 and presently ranks as the 4th busiest airport in the world in 2022. The airport served 68 million passengers and continues to expand to modernize and meet the demands of its growing passenger traffic. Number 3 is the Denver International Airport, or the DEN. Located in Denver, Colorado, not only is the Denver International Airport ranked 3rd on this list, but has also been hailed as the 3rd busiest airport in the world. Spanning over 53 square miles, it is the 2nd largest airport globally and is more than twice the size of the 2nd largest airport in the US. The airport came into existence in 1995 to replace the obsolete Stapleton International Airport, which failed to keep up with the surging number of passengers and flights. Despite facing various delays and cost overruns, the airport was finally completed at an estimated cost of $4.8 billion, marking it as one of the costliest airports ever built. One of the airport's most unique characteristics is its tent-shaped roof, resembling the snow-capped Rocky Mountains made of white Teflon-coated fiberglass, supported by a network of steel cables. This innovative design allows ample natural light to stream in, creating a bright and airy atmosphere within the airport. We're certain that it helped to brighten the travels of the 69 million passengers that passed through the airport in 2022. Number 2 is the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, or the DFW. Located between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, Texas, DFW serves as a hub for American Airlines and is a major gateway for the southwestern United States. Officially opened in 1974, has a joint venue between the 2 cities to combine their air traffic. The airport covers 72 square miles and since then has expanded and now has 23 airlines operating from 164 gates to over 260 destinations worldwide. Despite its size, DFW is environmentally conscious and has earned the distinction of being the world's largest carbon-neutral airport. In 2022, DFW served over 73 million passengers, making it the second busiest airport in the US and worldwide. And on the number 1 spot is the Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, or the ATL. The Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, also known as the ATL, holds the distinction of not only being the busiest airport in the US, but also in the whole world. Located in Atlanta, Georgia, ATL is a major hub for Delta Airlines, which accounts for the majority of its daily flights. Originally built in 1925 as the Candler Field, the airport was renamed Atlanta Municipal Airport in 1941, the William B. Hartsfield Atlanta Airport in 1957, then in 2003 it was renamed again to the Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport in honor of Maynard H. Jackson Jr., the city's first African-American mayor and the driving force behind the airport's expansion. ATL covers 4,700 acres and has 5 parallel runways, making it one of the few airports in the world that can handle simultaneous takeoffs and landings. And despite its large size and heavy traffic, the Air Transport Research Society listed it as the most efficient airport in the world, coordinating flights to more than 225 destinations worldwide. In 2022, the Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport handled over 93 million passengers, making it the busiest airport in the United States and the world for passenger traffic for its 22nd consecutive year.